I keep saying that, but this is about the survival of our country. As we continue to look at all that is happening, we do have our segment, which has become one of my favorite segments of the show, our COVID heroes. And in this segment, a lot of times we have conversations which seem to suggest doom and gloom, and we've had conversations this morning with a number of officials talking about the outlook. And I want to make this point that Trinidad and Tobago is not alone in this battle. This is a global pandemic. The IMF and the World Bank have said that this is going to be a recession greater than the Great Depression. The U.S., the mighty Star-Spangled Banner, is facing unprecedented times in its economy to survive. We had a conversation with Karen Nunes Teixeira saying that simply the government does not have the fiscal wiggle room to create the backings that the U.S. have done, but they are doing their best. At this time, talking about doing your best, we have Reverend Anderson Mohammed. He's the founder of the Compassion Outreach Ministries. Good morning, Reverend. How are you?
Hi, Hema. Good morning, and good morning to all the viewers this morning.
Now, I know since the month of March that you and all of those attached to Compassion Outreach Ministries, you have decided to take COVID-19 on. Tell me why.
I think compassion breeds creativity. We want to really reach out to a community. It's our heartbeat, it's our backbone. And I think we didn't have to wait to be cranked up. We came on the heels of having a free medical clinic for at-risk migrants in January. And so recovering from that, we saw the need immediately to channel all our manpower resources into helping those at risk at this time.
Tell me a little bit about some of the work that you've been doing. And I know that you are doing snack bags for kids. You are doing Compassion Pack doorstep delivery. What was the first day like when you started this initiative?
Oh, it was tears, because we have to be abreast of the news to know what's happening. So immediately we realized that the most at risk would be our elderly. The news came in to say, well, the elderly folks seem to be at risk. And so we decided to put together what we call compassion packs. And compassion packs are basically the essential stuff that everybody already went and bought in the supermarkets, and the elderly folks may not be able to get to them. So we had sanitizers and different wipes, medicine, and we offered a service where we can do doorstep delivery to them, even help fill their prescriptions and bring it to them at their doorstep and so on. Even if they can't afford it this time, we dip into our pockets and see how from our congregation we can help. So that's one of the first things. And when they see us at the door, it's a little bit scary because they don't know the full situation as yet, but we're in masks, gloves, but we drop it at their doorstep with a lot of love and hoping that it helps them during this time. And that's just one of the things that we've been doing, with 4 things mainly that we have been doing. One is the compassion packs, as I just mentioned, snack bags, because I have 2 children. Let me tell you, children eat everything, especially at their home, right? And so we are providing snack bags for parents, for their children, little activity sheets for the little ones. Thirdly, we have been offering regular grocery hampers, right, which we have helped hundreds and hundreds of families in our community. And fourthly, our kitchen garden initiative, where we provide free of charge seedlings, lettuce, pak choy, tomatoes, and help people start their own kitchen.
We've been talking, Reverend, to so many people who are worried about their livelihoods, but are people in your congregation still giving? Because we're all in this together. Are they saying, I understand, and giving what they can? Are they still giving as generously as they did?
You see, we have to know our people, and we have an amazing family in terms of our church. We're a small church, a very small church here in San Fernando in Duncan Village, but they showed up Saturday, 18 volunteers, all in their own vehicle. Of course, we have to maintain physical distancing to go and make doorstep deliveries. They're still giving. We don't have to ask for anything. They have a heart of compassion. And so it's part of our DNA here. So they're just doing the best that they can do, and we're serving them as well. Nobody from our congregation ought to be hungry without any, they should know where the next meal is coming from. And so that's our heart and our DNA as a church.
Like, you know, before we wrap this, and I do want to say, you've really warmed my heart this morning. How has this entire situation changed your church, your faith, and your congregation? You know, these are very trying times. Compassion Outreach is the name of your ministries. Has it changed anything at all for you? Has it made you question anything at all?
What it has done, I think, for a lot of us is to always make sure you keep the main thing, to make sure what we thought was important isn't really important. We met a family living in a tree, right? They've been booted out of their apartment. They have sheets tied up to a tree. And so we're trying to help them. And so what has happened, we have make sure that we have kept the main thing. Our faith is ever so secure in God, and we know with his help, we can see our country come out of this, maybe as one of the forerunners of this region of people who have handled this corona pandemic effectively. And so nothing has changed our faith. If ever, we are more strong in our faith in the Lord.
Well, God bless, and I do want to thank you. Hopefully that your message would reach those who need to hear some hope or need some hope this morning. That is Reverend, and he's talking to us a little bit about his ministry. That's Compassion Outreach Ministries. They have responded since the month of March, going out and giving care packages, giving what they can, all coming from the congregation, and doing what they can as we continue to celebrate the COVID heroes. This is a segment that's become really and truly one of my favorite segments on the show, because we really do need to highlight those who, in spite of everything that is happening, continue to do their best.